To this 2K Sports broadcast. Live from downtown Minneapolis. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we go. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the New York Knicks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brunson. Harris a screen. Tries it from 19. Brunson, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
DeRozan's shot is off. And it's Harris with the ball for the Timberwolves. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. And that one hits back iron. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Westbrook. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go.
You have to put DeRozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the line. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Mobley. Back to Westbrook. Mobley is screened. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Now here's Brunson. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brunson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The assist.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Harris. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside DeRozan. From the line. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Collins has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Nunn. And here is Harris. Over Thompson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. So it's the Pelicans now. Now here's Fultz. Now Bamba. Now Fultz. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Thompson outside. Pass to Banchero. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Williams. Now here's Collins. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Banchero. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen. Harris outside. Pass to Nunn. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's DeRozan. And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Fultz. Right wing. And here's Banchero. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it. After they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Timberwolves trailed by 3. Brunson with it. Pass to Pokusevski. Carter outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Russell Westbrook.
Now here's Brunson to stop the drought. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 3. Outside Westbrook. Back to Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
6 on the shot clock. New Orleans moving the ball around. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
And Carter has it in the corner. Pass to Pokusevski. And he lays it straight in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Westbrook up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Thompson. Can't get it to fall. Timberwolves trailed by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
None, can't get it to fall. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Bamba. Outside, Bane. From deep three-point range. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Wow, what range from Bane!
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6. They set the pick. Carter on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Traps in the tray.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now Westbrook. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Splash! Thompson loves a 3-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
To the paint, Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Reddish, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Outside, Bane. DeRozan on the wing. A 3 ball. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Brunson. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8-point game. pass to Pakusevsky. 5 on the clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Back to Bain. From deep. Carter pulls it in. Timberwolves trailed by 6. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Reddish. Here's Pakusevsky. The 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside DeRozan. Mobley a screen. Back to DeRozan. This one for 3. Rebound Minnesota. And Wendell Carter Jr. Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
New Orleans leading by 6. And so they foul intentionally. And the Timberwolves call time here.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now headed to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves next.
Both teams making some changes here.
For your Timberwolves dancer.
Fultz with the ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Back to Fultz. Over Brunson. Mobley trying to free himself up. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Here's Brunson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now here's Fultz. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Fultz. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Nunn. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 8. Here's Banchero. Pass to Fultz. Back to Mobley. Tries again. Out to Thompson. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's Brunson. Outside Williams. Back to Brunson. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Mohamed.
Nunn looking around. Inside. Trying to end the drought. And Harris lays it up and in.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Banchero with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
And here's Brunson. Nunn with it. And here's Harris from the arc. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Now here is Harris. Picked by Williams. Harris misses.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Terry outside. Back to Fultz. And Bamba now top of the key. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bamba's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Minnesota calls timeout. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Harris. Carter with the screen. Harris misses.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
DeRozan surveying the D. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to DeRozan. Another shot. And he connects with the jumper. DeRozan's got his second basket.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Brunson. Harris outside. Williams a screen. Can they get it? Can't hit that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Harris outside. Carter with the screen. Back to Brunson. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the left side wing. DeRozan for 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Kicks it out to Terry. Pass to DeRozan. Goes up with it again. Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pelicans ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-4 run. From Target Center, back in a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now, here's Westbrook. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Outside, Bane. From 20 feet out. And yes, it's good. Bane's got 7.
This is why Desmond is out there to shoot and to shoot often.
Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Harris outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You welcome, here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Mobley. And the rejection by Collins. And he goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Bane with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
And Carter has it in the corner. And now the Pelicans on the break. Fultz with the ball. Pass to Banchero. There's the drive. And the shot goes down. Banchero's got 9.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
Back to none. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now Fultz. Pass to Bane. From the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 12.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bane gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Free throw line jump shot. They grab their own miss. Pass to Banchero. Back to Bane. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Fultz. On the wing, Bain. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3.
Combining the length and the effort, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making an impact at the defensive end.
Pass to Nunn. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris a screen. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here's Banchero. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves trailed by 20. Nunn with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. And they recover it. Outside Collins. There's a screen by Collins. From downtown, it's rebounded by Fultz.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Thompson. No one near him. It's good. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to Clay, or he'll drop these all night long.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Banchero. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Time to get up and make the noise for the Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Williams. Back to Brunson. Picked by Williams. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 5 now.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Iguodala outside. On the wing to Rosen. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reddish's shot is good.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Bamba. Wants to get it to Reddish and does. Here's Jang. Now Nunn takes a three. Westbrook pulls it in.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Outside DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Westbrook. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Such an explosive finisher. Westbrook is incredible to watch driving to the rack.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now DeRozan, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
1:19 left in the third quarter. DeRozan for three.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Down low. Here's Williams.
Patrick Williams with all the talent in the world.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Make some noise for the Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
.58 seconds left in the third quarter.
Minnesota foul. Kendrick Nunn.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've also done a great job playing through the post in this one. If the defense is giving you those looks down low, take advantage.
Some would call Westbrook a stat stuffer, but for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Mobley. Jang defending. Outside Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Driving inside. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
Here is Ross. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Williams. Shoots over Mobley. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pelicans on top.
The Pelicans, 52.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's the Timberwolves now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Harris. Now Jang. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the layup falls.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now Mobley. Right side, DeRozan. Looking to get it going. And he dunks it right over Jang. Oh, wow.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Reddish. Harris's shot is off.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Mobley is screened. Bain with it for the three. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Now, here's Banchero. They get it back. Out to DeRozan. Westbrook up top. Second shot opportunity. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, you know DeRozan's going to get his points one way or another.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Westbrook picks him up. Now, Ross. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Pelicans leading by 20. Outside DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. And stolen by Jang. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris, right side. The three. He can't hit that time.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Left side, Westbrook. Here's Bain to the middle. Mobley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Unselfish score. If his shot isn't there, Bain will move the ball.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers. Give it up to your Timberwolves Sixers.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back-to-the-basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Pass to Brunson. Now Williams. Clock at 6. Driving the lane. And the layup is good.
Has a nose for the rim. Williams gets there all the time.
And here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. DeRozan with it. It's hauled in by Harris.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Carter outside. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Bamba. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. That shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Now here's Fultz. Outside DeRozan. Back to Fultz. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. And the Pelicans miss again. Timberwolves trailed by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's the screen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Nailed from three-point land.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So for the Pelicans, Pelicans leading by 17. Here's Nix. Pass to Sohan. Here's Terry. Yep, that one goes in there.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
None wide open. Here's Carter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Terrific rebound. Carter really has a nose for the ball and the girth to clear out space.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Sohan. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Now none. Back to Brunson. Puts up a three. Just 5 on the clock. And Terry over to help. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Sohan. Iguodala outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Gotta love the initiative by Iggy there. Very skilled at getting the lead just to be a little too aggressive with him on his shot.
And the second free throw, good. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Brunson. Carter outside. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
We've seen Williams' confidence grow since he came into the league. He has real belief in his three-point shot now.
Terry in the corner. Pass to Nix. From deep. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Evan Mobley.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A solid win up.
Can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Steven, they can't see me.